And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Hunter Greene.
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Mookie Betts will get us started.
Leading off tonight for Miami, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The pitch. Inside corner for a strike. And we are underway in game 1 of the series. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground. India over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jose.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Jose Iglesias. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Now fly ball to right center. Myers under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Luis Arraez stands in.
Arraez.
Hunter Greene, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The 2nd overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity, effortless, hits triple digits regularly.
That one to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Yeah, he set a record in his 2nd career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game, and that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record of 33. Going to count 1 and 2. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Noel takes it to the bag. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill today, Yuri Perez.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the 1st. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. The wide to kick the pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And the 1-0. That one missed. Perez, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound of this ball club. high fly ball out to center field. Chisholm moving under this one, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Now it's Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one's in there, 0-1.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
Kicks and fires. Ball one low. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And the righty deals. That one down the line. He handles it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. And that one a little bit high. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That just misses, and it's 2-1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. First offering misses the mark. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. Here's a 2-1. And another ball. And now it's filled up. Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. In the air, left side. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. The right-hander back to work. And a strike on the outside edge. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one is out of here. Jhonkensy Noel with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a pitch. Check swing, no appeal. 2-0. Perez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Will Myers now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Betts makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Batting 7.
Jason Vossler will hit next.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Way high there. And that is ball one. And a strike in there. Pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in the dirt. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Noel V. Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one's in there. That's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. It's 2-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Red strike first with the solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Bobby Witt Jr. And here it comes. Witt, in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that's a little high.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Joey Wendell. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Check on the runner. Witt gets back easily. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Witt at second with nobody out. In the air, right field. Myers gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Batting up, the catcher.
Jacob Stallings now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Misses outside. Ball one. And that one is in for a strike. And the pitch. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And now it's 3-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Right-hander kick steals. Out of line, out towards center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The run scores from third. It's 1-1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Marte with a throw to first, and Betts is gone. That's out number 3. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the rookie catcher, Matt Nelson. The pitch. Here's a strike. And that one popped to short. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ellie.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 1-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The pitch. Just missed. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Witt hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Short hop liner handled it short. The throw out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Reds go down quietly. Still tied 1-1. back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And here is Jose Iglesias. The wind of the pitch. Late swing, fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that's outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Chisholm batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Arise at first, 1 gone. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Cooper stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. Oh, he throws it away.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Ryan De La Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right down to shoot, and that's strike 2. First and second, 2 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fraley should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jonathan India. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Chisholm puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the first baseman.
In now for the Reds, Jhonkensy Noel. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit up the middle. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley struck out looking at his first at bat. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
Left-hand hitter waits. Way inside, gets out of the way. Out there to center. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the third out. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Green back to work. Slice the other way and foul.
You know, these Marlins being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
Wendell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Witt around second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now back. Catcher, Jake.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe as they take the lead. 2 runs come in.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. Good eye right there. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Hunter Gaddis loosening up for manager David Bell. Overton getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Stallings round second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Hunter Green is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Hunter Gaddis.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Way high.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And the right-hander deals. And they're all loaded up.
The batter number 3, second baseman
Luis Arias, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, right field. Myers settles underneath it, makes the grab, one away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Stallings, the runner at third. Betts on second. Iglesias at first. One gone.
1 ball.
Strike 2. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. 1 runs in. The throw to third. The run scores from second. It's 5-1. Safe. He beats it.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in 2. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Righty to the plate. That's a base hit as a run scores. Another comes in to score. It's 7-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
2 on with 1 out. Bobby Witt Jr., the next up for the Marlins. That to right. Myers under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So first and second with 2 outs. Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle, nice grab. Throw to second, he's in there.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. There's a line drive to left field. Fraley puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Reds 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Will Myers.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Vossler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering upstairs.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
A little bit high. Yeah, that's ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3 balls and a strike. kicks and deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
1 down. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bossler, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Nelson. Ground ball to first, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 7 and the Reds 1. Top 6. Here's Mookie now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Gaddis back to work. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Strike 2. In the air, left field. Fraley makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And here is Jose Iglesias. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. A swing and a soft liner. Takes it in for the out.
The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Arias, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's outside, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Chisholm in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball left side. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper.
Nope.
First pitch just misses. The rise. The lead runner out at second. Chisholm on at first with 2 down. Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Myers makes the play, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. And the right-hander back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Here's the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball popped up. Wendell has it sized up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And it's strike 2.
1-2.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses way outside. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Reds down in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. TJ Antone appears to be getting loose. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. There's a strike. And a ball evens the count. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. This one popped up. De La Cruz settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Joey Wendell. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that clips the inside corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Popped up right side. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. And the Marlins down quietly, and they're on top 7-1.
7th inning stretch.
And now John Kenzie Noel.
The first baseman.
The right-hander back to work. And that's too high. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Kicks and fires.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner.
Outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 4.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Will Myers. Grounded to third, could be 2. Fired to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 7 and the Reds 1. Here's the catcher to hit, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the left side. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Here's Mookie now. Check swing. He went 0-1. The pitch.
Ball, that's out. Come on, out, that's a strike.
Way out
One
front
ball,
for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Now here is Jose Iglesias. That misses. 1-0. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. The other way. That's a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
New pitcher on now, TJ Antone.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals.
2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And that's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. First and third, 1 down. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Joel Kuhnel loosening up for manager David Bell. Bases loaded. One away. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 3-2. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Garrett Cooper now at the plate. And the first offering is not close.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Second and third, 2 down. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In there safely. And it's an 8-run lead. Way at the plate. Got him. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 9 and the Reds 1. Now it's the DH, Jason Vossler. His righty-lefty splits there. Here comes a pitch. Perez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
High fly ball, right field. Betts settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Noel V. Marte. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees. Got him swinging.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly they with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Nelson in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings and chases a low one there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That one hit to right. Betts settles underneath it, and that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Here's the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
The left fielder.
Antone, a 6'4" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Foul ball there. Next offering misses. 1-1. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. And Witt is out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch. Slider misses outside. To the right side. Noel takes it himself, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Marlins 9 and the Reds 1. New pitcher for the Marlins, Steven Okert.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Oker.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
The third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
And the pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Betts snags it on the run.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder.
Next for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Barnes preparing to come on if needed. The lefty, the 1-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Noel, the next to hit, takes outside. There's a strike. In there. And so now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm turns and moving to his left. Can't get there. Base hit. 1 run is in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
One away, runners at second and third. Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next one misses. Now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Good eye right there. Tapper back to the mound. Over to Cooper. Now only 1 out remaining.
The right fielder, number 4, Will.
So it's their last chance in this one. Will Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And a good eye there. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chisholm under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one.
After a couple of times through the order, these guys really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.